What is going on, guys? I am SceptileMC, your George, the coach of your San Francisco Arcaniners, here to bring you my PPL D1 Season 4 Week 4 match against the Parasect, Germain, or Shroom Raver. Now, before I get into the video, I just want to quickly say I do know that there was a weird popping noise. I really hope that's fixed in the last video. Well, there was a popping noise in the last video. I hope that's fixed for this video. It's because my mic was on my bed and it was hitting against my computer, and I didn't really have time to try to honestly fix that. I'm pressed for time in the extreme right now in my first few weeks of college, so I'm gonna hopefully try to organize myself a little bit better in the future and get really like a good setup going, because I don't have one going right now. But that is pretty much it for the pre-cool stuff to the battle. Let me get right on into what he decided to bring. So he decided to bring the Venusaur, the Tyrantrum, the Excadrill, the Florges, the Greninja, and the Electros. Immediately, I don't see Malouetta, and I also see that his only Stealth Rockers on his team are the Tyrantrum and the Excadrill. So I'm thinking he doesn't have Stealth Rocks, and his only way for setting up hazards is the Greninja. So honestly, I'm thinking he's going to want to lead off with his Greninja, which is exactly why I'm going to press play on the battle right now, if it ever wants to play, which is exactly why I decided to lead off with my Jirachi right now, because it is Choice Scarfed. If he goes into Greninja, I can just click U-turn freely. He actually decides to lead off with his Electros, though, and I go for U-turn right here. And I'm able to get off a decent chunk of damage, but I calced it, and because I'm adamant, it was pretty safe to assume that he's in fact max HP on this one. And right here, I predict him to go for a Flamethrower or a knockoff, so I go into my Mega Sableye, because I know the knockoff won't do too much, and I know that the Flamethrower is not going to do anything, because I am specially defensive. Right here, though, I do decide that I could have Wisped or I could have Recovered, but I decided to go for the knockoff instead, because I didn't think he would U-turn out. Especially because I did bring the Metal Burst earlier on in the week. I thought that would early on in the season. I did think that would kind of deter him from wanting to U-turn out right there, but that is actually not the case. And I go for the knockoff right here, and I'm actually able to knock off the Berry on the Florges, which is actually the most crucial thing of the battle. You guys will see why in the future. I do go into my P2 right here, though, knowing I can take a Moonblast, but also knowing that if he wanted to try to predict the switch into Jirachi and go for HP Fire, I would be able to take that very nicely as well. Right here, though, I am analytic, so I do know that I don't have to go for Psychic right here. I did just want to go for Tri-Attack to try to get some damage on the Florges if he did decide to stay in. Turns out, though, he does switch into Venusaur. And judging by that damage, I might be able to KO him with Psychic, but after the Mega Evolution, I don't think that's going to be the case. I am going to go for it, though, and you guys are going to see that after this knockoff right here. I don't mind getting knockoff, by the way, because I am kind of trading the P2's longevity for the Mega Venusaur, which I'm perfectly fine with. I go for a Psychic, and that just absolutely does a lot of damage to him. Now here, I could have clicked Tri-Attack, it would have been my better play, but I decided to click the Psychic again, just in case he wanted to try to synthesis up and try to, like, see if I would over-predict or something like that. But I go for Psychic, and I get a special defense drop. And right here, I know he's probably going to go for Drain Punch, because he does have the U-turn and the knockoff, and Drain Punch just has good coverage against my team, as well as I did get knockoff. But I wanted to see how much it would do to me as well, so I go for Recover right here, trying to gauge it. And him revealing that he does in fact have it means he's entirely physical, and I'm assuming his last move is going to be the Wild Charge. So what I do is I go on my Salamence right here, and I'm just gonna, I have my plan. I'm really hoping he goes for Drain Punch right here. He actually goes for Knockoff instead, which was a good play on his part. He's going to knock off my leftovers, which means that if he does have a Choice Scarfer on his team, he is going to be able to outspeed me. But right here, he does switch out, which reveals that he doesn't have HP Ice. He didn't go for damage with Wild Charge, and he goes into the Excadrill. So he definitely was expecting a Draco Meteor here, judging by how he switched that in, and me having Intimidate and the leftovers definitely gave him the false sense of security that I would not be Dragon Dance. And I go for DD, and all I can think is, don't be Shuka. Don't be Shuka, and he's not Shuka Berry, and we take him out. And yeah, 6-5. 6-5. Goes into Florges, and I'm like, your Berry was knocked off. This might be a Salamence sweep. And we go for Iron Tail, we hit, and we take him out. So the Florges goes down. And then he goes into Electros, and I'm thinking, can a Dragon Claw +1 kill? It's 135 attack. Yeah, it kills. So now it's 6-3. And then he's going to go into Tung Fu, which is the Greninja, and I'm like, maybe this is Choice Scarfed with Ice Beam. No, it's not. Maybe it's Focus Sashed. Nope. And now it's 6-2. And his last two Pokemon are the Blue Lines, which is Tyrantrum. And maybe this is Habanberry or Shukaberry. I'm going for Dragon Claw. Nope. That goes down as well. And now all he has left is Mega Venusaur at 10%. And, well, that's going to go down too. And that's going to be the game, guys. So we swept with DD Ments. Hallelujah. After a very, very disappointing 3 weeks, in my opinion, to the PPL, we get a nice big win to kind of boost us back up there, which is good for us to keep in the championship race right now, because I have been focusing a lot on the GBA and just moving into college, and I kind of put the PPL on the back burner as in my prep. And I didn't even think I prepped that well for this match, to be honest. I didn't put as much time as I should have into it, but DD Ments is just an absolute animal. You can't sleep on it, and it got 6 kills this week. It just absolutely destroyed the team after the Babiri Berry was knocked off. And it just goes to show that Ments is not a Pokemon you can sleep on. It can do so many different things, and it's just one that's very versatile. And a DD set like that can sweep your team 6-0, or it can be defensive and stall your team out 6-0. So, guys, I am going to end the video there. I know it's a short one, but that's just what happens when the battle's that short. I am SceptileMC or George, the coach of your San Francisco Arcaniners, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!